And we're recording! All right, hi everyone. My name is Bethany Reyes. I am the creator of Hello True Beauty and also Orange Status presenter with Younique. This call is for the True Beauty Squad. We're going to be talking about online parties, okay? So we're going to be talking about online parties, and I have so much stuff for you guys. I'm so excited. So make sure that you have a pen and paper, okay, so that you can write down all of this information, and then I am recording it, so you can go back and watch the replay too if you have questions or message me. But I was trying to think of what would be the best thing to help you guys. So what I'm going to try to do in this call is be as detailed as possible to answer all of your questions so that you feel confident that you know what to do with online parties. So that is my goal, is to help you guys. Now, if you have all of this information and then you don't know where to start, message me. We can walk through it to make it a little bit more simple and make you feel like you can do this, okay? So, online parties. Let's talk about what is an online party and why do you need to do this in your business, okay? So if you have been watching me for any amount of time, you know that I do live videos. And a lot of people think that that's all that I do. You see that I live videos and you're like, oh, that's what she does. She just does live videos. And part of you is probably really scared because you're like, oh my gosh, do I have to do this? Do I have to do live videos? No, okay. So for the first 2 years in my business, I didn't do live videos. I did online parties, and I still do online parties. So this is the bread and butter to your business. So if you want to know how to do this business, like what do I do every day? Online parties, not live videos. Live videos are awesome, but you don't have to start there. You start with online parties. So that's how I grew my network. Started with 400 Facebook friends, and it's online parties is how you grow your network. So imagine that you have an ice cream store and you have the debut launch to your ice cream store. Who's going to show up? Your friends and family, right? So that's your launch party. Your launch party is basically the debut to your new ice cream business. Okay, so that's just an example. I like ice cream. So you have your debut to your new business, and basically you invite the people you know, and you start there. Now, how do you grow that ice cream store? How do you grow that business? Well, it would be successful if maybe, just imagine this, maybe one of your good friends says, oh my gosh, I love your ice cream so much. I would love to share this ice cream with my friends. And you say, awesome. So why don't we get together and we have something special in your house and we can do like an ice cream party. I'll bring the ice cream and all of us eat ice cream and get fat. And that'll be so fun. Okay, so then you just meet all of her friends, and now all of her friends can come to your ice cream store, right? And then one of her friends says, oh my gosh, I love this ice cream so much. I want to share this ice cream with my friends. You say, great, let's go to your house. I'll bring my ice cream and we can all eat ice cream. Now, that's just ice cream. I know we're talking a lot about food, but that is just to show you guys that this is how online parties works. That's how you get outside of your small friends and family so that you meet more people. Now, what happens if you stay with just your friends and family? What do you think is going to happen to your business? It's not going to grow. Your friends and family can only buy so much ice cream, and then they get sick of ice cream, and they say, I've had all the flavors. I can only come like once a month. If someone's only coming to your ice cream business once a month, you're not going to have business. So that's why online parties are so important. And what's really great is you don't have to go to their house. And you don't even have to change out of your pajamas. Hallelujah. And you can work this around your business, around your other job. You can work this around your kids. You can be at the grocery store doing an online party. You can be at your job doing an online party because you have your cell phone, right? Okay, so that's the amazing thing about online parties, and that's how you grow your ice cream store. That's it, okay? So that's why it's so important, because if you just stay with the friends and family that you know, then you're not going to go anywhere. And that's how I grew my business before I started live videos, okay? So I started with 400 Facebook friends. By the time I started doing live videos, I had 2,500 Facebook friends. So that shows you I grew my network through online parties, not through live videos. Live videos are like amazing, not gonna lie. They're really great. I've grown my friends list in 2017 by 2,000 people just in 1 year. But I grew my business first through online parties. Okay, so sound good? Are we doing good so far? You could just give me a thumbs up. Yeah, okay. I like that. So what is the difference? You might be asking yourself this. What is the difference between a Facebook party and the party on your website? I know that can be confusing. You're like, what's the difference? Because maybe you've gone on your website and you see the party tab and you created a party, and now you're like, what was that? What do I do? Is that my party? No. Okay, so let me explain. So when you do an online party, it's going to be on Facebook. So it's on Facebook, it's in a closed group on Facebook, and that's where you're going to share the products every day in that closed group where the hostess can invite her friends to the group. Now, your party that you create on your website is the shopping link that you use for your Facebook group. So when you go on your website and you create a party link, that's what you're going to use for your group on Facebook. Does that make sense? Yes, okay. So I want to make that differentiation because sometimes people are like, oh, I started my first party. That's a link. That's awesome, but you also need to create the group with it because that's what you're going to do your launch party in. So I'm going to be sharing a little bit about both because I know we have some new presenters. So I'm going to talk a little bit about new launch parties, but also how to do a party with a hostess. Okay, and I don't have the paid version of Zoom. So I have 40 minutes on this, and then we will have to get a new call if there's more information. So I'm going to do my best, but I want to make sure you have everything you need. Both of these will be recorded. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay. So your first party that you do is your launch party, right, which is the debut to your business. But then after that, you want to book more parties, right, especially for your fast start because within the first 30 days, you want 5 online parties, right? One of them is your launch, 4 with friends and family, right? So I am going to do some wording with you guys, and we're going to do a little bit of role play. So if you have your chat open, I'm going to do a little bit of role playing with you guys so you guys can see in the chat window what to say, and it'll be easy for you to kind of copy and paste that into your notes or on your desktop or whatever, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a few ideas of wording. Let me pull it up here, some wording that I have down. So if you're at the end of your launch party and you just finished up your launch party, this is what you're going to send to your friends and family at the end of your launch party. So I'm going to send something. Let's say I say, I'm sending something. Hold on, I got a lot of pops-ups. Okay, so I'm going to say something like, hey, Susie, I thought of you. I have an opportunity to help a few of my close girlfriends earn free makeup just by letting me throw an online beauty class for them. What do you say? Okay, so that is what you're going to say at the end of your launch party to book more parties. So I'm going to put that into the chat here so you guys can see it, what I just said. Hopefully it works. Okay, so a few things I want you to write down in your notes. Okay, hopefully it's going to send. Some words not to say, okay? So some things that you don't want to say is you don't want to give too much information. Okay, so first of all, you don't want to say party. I don't ever say party because when I say party, a lot of women get turned off to that and they're like, what does that entail? What do I have to do? What's going on? Okay, and they get freaked out. So you don't want to say party. So I call it beauty class because that says, hey, I'm going to teach you something. It's going to be fun. I'm going to teach you something of value. Second of all, I don't ask them. I don't say, hey, will you help me and throw an online party for me? What does that sound like? Sounds like you're kind of like begging them for help, right? You're like, please help me. Do this for me. And that can feel salesy, right? That can feel like spammy. That can feel, ugh, I don't like that feeling, right? So what you can do is change your perspective, change your wording so it sounds like you want to help them. So you're like, I thought of you. I have an opportunity to help a few of my close girlfriends earn free makeup just by letting me throw an online beauty class for you. What do you say? Okay, so that shows them, hey, I want to do this for you. I want to help you out. I want you to earn free makeup. Make sense? Okay, so anytime you're doing wording, you want it to seem about them. So I always say, I would love to throw you an online beauty class so you can earn free makeup. What do you say? That's it. Okay, so what do you guys think of that wording? Do you guys like it? I'm going to unmute you guys and see if you have any questions about that for a second. All right, any questions about that wording, how to send a message to book a party? Oh, I love that. There's a kiddo in the background. All right. Any questions about that so far?
Nope.
Okay, so what if someone says, okay, you send them a message and they probably ask, what do I have to do? What are you going to say? Anyone want to write in the comments what they would say? Any idea? So you just asked me if I want you to throw an online beauty class for me so I can earn free makeup. And I said, okay, well, what do I have to do? What are you going to say? Cricket, cricket.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, so what would the person have to do? What does your hostess have to do? Anyone know?
Just start a group, a Facebook group.
Yeah, you're getting there. Yes. Any other ideas? What are you gonna tell me that I have to do as the hostess?
Just invite about, like you told me.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and help you guys out. Why don't you post it in the chat? If you see the chat, see if you can post it there. So we're getting a lot of echoes. So I say, okay, why am I getting an echo? All right, there we go. So what if I say, what do I have to do? See that in the chat? What if I say that? What are you going to say? Any idea? This is really important because guess what? A lot of times I feel like most people don't send booking messages and they don't book parties because we're afraid what to say, right? We don't know what to say. So if we can take away some of the fear of what to say, that's going to clear it up so you feel more confident. I'm here for you and I'll walk you through it. Yes, that's a good, set up a Facebook group and invite your friends to the group. Yes, you guys are getting on the right path. Yes. Keep on going. Any other ideas? You guys are definitely on the right path because you're saying, hey, I'm gonna be here for you. I'm gonna walk you through it. I'm gonna set up the group. You're gonna invite your friends. So this is what I would say. And okay, here we go. Okay, so this is what I would say. I would say, I create a group on Facebook and you invite your friends. I will share. Very good, Helen. In your friend's order, you can earn free makeup. How does that sound? Okay, so I say, I create a group on Facebook and you invite your friends. I will share beauty tips over a few days, and when your friends order, you can earn free makeup. How does that sound? So, first of all, you're telling her, I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna create the group. I'm gonna post the stuff. All you need to do is invite your friends. You wanna make it seem simple for her, that you want her to be involved, but not feel like she has to run the show. You're the hostess. You're the presenter, not her, okay? She's the one inviting her friends. So, once you say, how does that sound? What if she says, oh, that sounds great? What do you guys say? She's like, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I want free makeup, totally. Now what do you say? Go ahead and type it in the chat. I love this role play. This is really good though, because we're gonna come up with awesome wording. That's great, Desiree, you're on the right path. She said, awesome, when should we get started? Yes, that's on the right path. Any other ideas? When should we get started? Okay, so usually I say, yay, or awesome, or great. What? Yes, Dawn, good job. So Dawn says, does Tuesday or Thursday work better for you? Yes. So basically you want to narrow it down. You want to schedule a day. So I'm saying, hey, yay, what day works best for you? So you can say what day works best for you. You can say, does a weekday or a weekend work best for you? Does Tuesday or Wednesday work best for you? So you can narrow it down. You want to get a day. Now if she says, I think Tuesday would work best for me. Now what do you say? What do you say if she says Tuesday works best for her? What do you think? You guys are doing good. What time? Yes, that's right, you're quick. Those fast typing fingers. Yes, so I would say, awesome. What time on Tuesday works best for you? Yes, so you can ask them what time works best for them. You can ask them during the day or evening works best for them. You can say, does a certain, like 8 or 8:30? Yes. Okay, awesome. You guys are doing so good. So, oops. All right, so I froze up for a second. Hopefully we're good. You guys see me? I don't know why it keeps freezing. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of other wording ideas that you could use. Let's say it's not your lunch party. Let's say like you're just trying to book a party with someone. So let me just post a few ideas here in the chat of some other ways that you can book parties. Hold on, I don't know why it's freezing on me. So what I would say, so here's a few ideas. Okay, and you just want to follow the same exact wording that we just went through. So I'm going to post it here, another wording. Now, if you go onto our team page and go under the Files tab, you can find wording. It says, you must read this. That gives you more wording. So, so I say, hey, Helen, I have a new online beauty class that I just launched to give custom makeup suggestions and beauty tips to help women feel more confident. I'd love to throw one for you so you can earn some free makeup. What do you say? Okay, so that's another idea. You're telling her that you've created this beautiful experience that you want to share with her to help give custom makeup suggestions and things like that. Okay, so that's some wording. Now, no thumbs. Helen gives me a thumb. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, so if you have more questions about the wording, we can go over that for sure. Helen says yes. Angela says yes. Awesome. Okay, so now let's walk through setting up the party. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to set up a party with a hostess, because for your launch party, super simple. You don't have to walk our hostess through it. You just have to walk yourself through it. So it's a little bit easier. Now let me show you how to walk a hostess through a party. So your hostess says, great, Monday night, 8 p.m. works best for me. Then you say, awesome, I'm going to message you on Monday, 8 o'clock, okay? So the day before her party, so Sunday night, I would usually message her. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited about it tomorrow. I'm going to message you at 8 o'clock. I'm going to have your group all set up, okay? So you can just say, hey, I am so excited about your beauty class tomorrow. I am going to have the group all set up, and I will message you at 8. I have your group all set up. Okay, so then I ask her if she's ready. So I ask her, hey, Susie, are you ready? Are you ready to do? Yes. Do anything with the Facebook group, she needs to activate her shopping link, because people need to buy from her shopping link, right? So that is the very first thing, is you need to get her shopping link activated before you add her to the group. So write that down. I need to activate her hostess link before adding her to the group. Okay? So that's the very first thing. When you set up the Facebook group, you're going to set it up like the day before or the morning of. You need to add someone. So you can add your sponsor, or you can add your husband. I add Victor all the time. He's in like a bajillion groups. Poor little lad. But he's in like 1,000 groups. So you will add someone. Don't add your hostess. Okay? You don't do anything with your hostess until it's at 8 o'clock. Then you send her the wording and you have her activate her link. Okay, so I have my link there. I just sent it to you guys. And that's my link. So I'm going to show you guys where to get your link, but that's my link. Okay, so when she clicks on that link, she'll create a customer account. If they ask, why do I need to create a customer account? It's because if you want to earn rewards, you need a customer account to have the rewards loaded to your account. Okay, so if she doesn't have an account, where's her rewards going to go? All right, so she needs to set up her account first. Okay, so now, once she does that, the next thing that I do is, if she hasn't done this already, I'll say, okay, awesome. She needs to click the link again, now that she's logged in as a customer, and click Save My Party. Okay, so what this does, it creates a special link just for her. And when she clicks that Save My Party, you'll get an email with her shopping link. Okay, you'll receive an email that says, hey, it's time to party. So-and-so created a party on your link, blah, blah, blah. And you'll copy her link, okay? So I can show you guys what that looks like if you have questions about that, okay? So after she does that, then I say, okay, great. Now I'm going to add you to your group, okay? So what you do, you have her group set up. You have her banner set up. Now you're going to grab the shopping link that you just created. It's in your email. You're going to put that into the group description, right? And then you're going to add her, okay? Yes, so she's going to create her link. How she does that is she clicks the link you sent her. You say, hey, click this link and create your customer account. She'll click it. She'll create a customer account. And then you'll say, okay, great. Now click this link again and click Save My Party. Once she does that, it'll automatically generate a special link for her party, and you'll receive that link in your email. Okay? So once she does that, I add her to the group. Okay, so what you want to write down is you say, put the shopping link in the description of the group before you add the hostess. So you want to have the shopping link and everything ready to go, then you add her. Okay? So once I've added her, I say, hey, I just added you to your group. Then I say this. I say, okay, one more thing before you add your friends, post a welcome in the group. Here's an example of what you can say. Okay, so basically I'll say something like this. Oops. Hold on, I just sent that to Lynn and not everyone else. No, I wanted to send it to everyone. Hold on. Okay, we're copying this again. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to everyone. I don't know why I just went to Lynn. But basically, you're going to say one more thing before you add your friends. You want her to post a welcome, because sometimes when people get added to groups, they think, oh my gosh, did my friend just get like spammed? Did my friend just like get her account taken over? Why is this person? Because they don't see anything from her, okay? So that's why I always have her post a welcome before she adds her friends, okay? So then I have her say this, okay? And you guys can just save this wording. Honestly, this is also in a mock launch party, so you can save this wording too. For every order placed. All right. So this is what you can copy and paste and send it to her and say, hey, copy this and post it on the group, and then you can add your friends. So once you post the welcome, you want to wait until she does every step. You don't want to just give her all this at once. So once she does that step, I say, okay, great. Looks good. She posted the welcome. Go ahead and add only 25 to 100 friends. Okay, so I tell them only 25 to 100 friends. You don't want them inviting 500 people. That's so spammy and salty, okay? So I say only 25 to 100, keeps it small, keeps it personal. And also, if you have over 250 people on a group, then you can't see who is seeing the post, okay? You can't see how many people are seeing the post. So you don't want more than 250. So if you want to write that down, you don't want more than 250, because then you can't see who's seeing the post, okay? All right, so you have the wording in the chat. I'll also send you guys a Word document with all of the wording, okay? Breathe. Breathe, you can do this. I'm gonna give you all of the wording, and when you get to your first party and you feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, hey, let's do it together, okay? Sound good? So if you feel like, I don't know what to do, okay? Post it. Looks like some people are writing, possibly. So, all right. All right, so if you have any questions about the wording, let me know. We'll send you guys a Word document with everything laid out so you know exactly what to say, okay? But I always feel like it's best to kind of talk about it before I just send you something. All right, so let me show you guys what your launch parties and your other parties look like. So I'm going to share my screen now. And hold on, it's going to share here in a second. That's basically, the wording is really the most important thing. Once you got that down, then you're good to go. Then everything else, you just simply follow the mock launch party or the other mock party, and you just copy and paste. All right, so let's go to, well, that's not good. All right, let's do that. All right, here we go. All right. All right, so now that we got this going on, I'm going to share Google Chrome. Okay. So it should share the screen now. Yay! All right. All right, give me a second. It's loading here. I seriously don't know what's going on today, but we're doing it. It should be showing in time now. So I'm going to show you guys what your mock launch party looks like. So you can follow the launch party step by step of what to post. And then we also have another launch part or another kind of party for what you can do with a hostess. So if you have a hostess, what you can post and what you can share with that. And just show you guys the two different things. Because we kind of went over how to book a party, then we went over how to set up a party. So let me show you guys what the parties look like. Hold on. It's frozen. Okay, it's working. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on here. All right, so I'm just gonna move that down. Okay, awesome. You guys see my screen? Thumbs up. All right, so I'm gonna just do this. Awesome. All right, so let me go here. We have two different launch parties. So we have the launch parties for new presenters. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is your launch party. It's called New Presenter Epic Lash Launch. And here's the thing. You want to follow this lash launch, and it gives you exactly what to post. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it will show you how to set up your launch party. It'll say step 1, create your group. Step 2, what to call it. Step 3, your banner. So it's so easy to follow this step by step of how in every post you can copy and paste, okay? So it's going to break it down and it'll tell you exactly what to do. Okay, so we have 10 minutes left. All right, so here I go. So you can see step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So it tells you what to do, okay? So you can breathe. All you have to do is follow these steps, okay? Now, there's another group that you can follow. And this group is for if you want to do a party with a hostess. And this gives you just a few more ideas. Now, here's the thing. If you want, when you do your first parties, you can do them exactly like your launch party. You don't have to do anything different other than you obviously don't want to say it's a launch party, okay? So if you're doing a different, all right, that's not loading right now. We'll get there in a second. So if you're doing something with a different hostess, you can totally just do the lashes again, okay? Like the top leaders in the company, they did lash parties for years and years, okay? So that for like the first year or two, all they did was lash parties. And a lot of them still just do lash parties. So if you're just focusing on the lashes and you feel confident in that, just focus on the lashes, okay? You can totally just focus on that and you don't even have to change up anything. All right, so let me show you how to create your links, okay? So once we go here, okay, this is my website. So when you're in a website, you want to create your shopping link, click party. Okay, so once you click party, then you're gonna create, there's two different ways. You can click schedule new party. Okay. All right, so here you go. So when you click schedule a new party, there are two different ways to start a party. There's a party for yourself, and you always want to have a shopping link for yourself because you can earn rewards as the hostess. Okay, so if you want to host a party, you click I will host this party. And this is what you're going to do for your launch party. You can choose any theme, it doesn't matter, and then click save my party. Okay? When you click save my party, there is your party link. Copy it. Okay, so you can copy your party link from here, you can copy your party link from here, and you can also copy your party link from your email. You'll get an email too, okay? So let's do a party with a hostess. Okay, so I'll click schedule a new party, and this is gonna be with a hostess. So I'm gonna say invite a friend to create a party. Write it down, invite a friend to create a party. Click that. It doesn't matter what theme you do. I'm just going to do lashes. Now I'm going to copy this. This is the link that I send them. So when I said, great, first thing you need to do is create a customer account, click this link and create your account. This is the link I send them. And I don't change it. I just use the same link. So you don't have to go in and do all that stuff. You can just save this link and you can use that every single time. You don't have to go back in and do it again. Okay, so you copy that, and that's what you're going to use for them to create their customer account and activate their hostess link. All right? So that's what you do there. Do I have any questions? You can raise your hand if you have a question so far. Now there will be a replay, so if you feel like you want to go over this again, completely okay. We have 6 minutes left. All right. So this is the other group I was talking about. I thought it was going to be loaded. Okay, there it is. So I call my online beauty classes, I call them girls' night. You can call them whatever you want. Like I said, don't call them parties. I wouldn't say Susie's online party. No. I would say Susie's beauty class. You could say Susie's lash bash, Susie's girls' night, okay? So this is another mock group that you can kind of follow. So when I go down, you can follow this whole thing. I'll walk you through it on what to do, and it tells you what to post every day. Same thing as your launch party. This just gives you some more ideas, okay? So don't feel like you have to do one or the other. You can pull from both things and just use the ideas for both, okay? So let me show you how to create a group on Facebook. And that's probably going to be the last thing we can do. And then I'll create another video, and whoever wants to hop on, I'll talk about what to post and how to finish up a party. All right, so here you are on your Facebook. You're going to click groups. Okay, so you click groups, and this is creating your Facebook group for your party. So once you get this going on, see, it's going really slow today. I don't even know why. Okay, so now that you have this, if you look at this top corner here, it says create group. So I'm going to click create group. If you're on your phone, it might look a little bit different, but you can still do it on your phone. So I'm going to say Susie's beauty class. Okay? Like I said, you have to add one person. So I always add Victor, whether he likes it or not. So you can add your husband. It's okay to add me, especially to your first few ones, because I can help. I can be there to help you. But after a while, it's going to be a lot to have, be in 20 presenters parties, but it's okay. All right, and it doesn't matter which emoji you choose. It just doesn't matter, okay? So we just set up our first party. Woo-hoo! Okay, so then you can upload your banner, and you can use the Lash Bash banners from your mock party. So the ones that we have over here, oopsie. Okay, so the one we have from your launch party, you can use those lash banners there. Don't make it difficult. And then you can add a description right here, okay? So you're going to type in your description. You can do something similar to your launch party. You just don't want to say launch party, okay? You can say, hey, welcome to Susie's beauty class. I'm so excited to share some awesome beauty tips with you all. She earns free makeup with every order placed. And here is her hostess link. That's all I would say. Keep it simple. But this is where you're going to post her shopping link, okay? So that's where you're going to post her shopping link that you get in the email once she activates it. This is where you're going to put it. So after you put her link in there, then you add Susie Q to her group, and that's how you get started, okay? Now I do suggest that you just post like a welcome picture of you before you add her, just so people can see you, and just like an introduction, just like this. So if you scroll down to your launch party, excuse me. So with your launch party, there is a welcome post. It's the very first thing. It's like a welcome picture of you. That's what you want to do in your parties with your hostesses. But simply, it's copy and paste, like the same thing. Here it is. Okay, so you're copy and pasting the same thing from your launch party. You're just not calling it launch party. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing, and that's where we're going to stop with this group, and then we'll do a part 2. So let me see over here. Any other questions? Okay, so go ahead and post your questions on the side so I can see if anyone has questions, and we'll wrap this up, and then we'll do a new video with more details about the actual parties. But I think this is so important that you guys know how to word stuff, where to find those 2 mock things, and then how to set up the party. That's basically what we went over, is how to set it up. And that's like the hardest thing. To be honest, that's the biggest thing, is how to set it up and how to word things. Any questions? Okay, so Len, you post the photo. When it says write something, that's where you're going to post the photo with your wording. And the description is just the shopping link with basically, hey, welcome to the party. I'm doing this beauty class for Susie Q. Here's her link. But the welcome is a picture of you, and it has a little bit more wording. You can find the wording in your launch party, just like I said. It'll be like one of the very first posts that you see there. All right, so this is going to close out here in a minute. Yes, Desiree, she asked, in the Word document you're sending us, will you send the links to those 2 mock pages? Yes, I will. And they're also in the pinned post in our team page. If you go to the pinned post in our team page, there's all the different mock groups that you can add yourself to. So it's there as well. Any other questions? It might shut off, but just hop back on the same call and it'll start a new one. All right. So any other questions? The next call will be more about what to post and how to make a successful party. Okay? Yay, you guys are doing so awesome. So excited. I'm so excited for you guys, okay? And we can totally do this together. Dawn, it doesn't matter. You can set up, she said, how far in advance do you set up the group? It doesn't matter. It can be a week in advance. You know, you're just not adding the hostess. You only add the hostess once you message her, you set up the link and everything like that. So you can set it up the day before, you can set it up the night before, you can set it up the morning of, it doesn't matter. I've set things up like while I was messaging her, I was setting up her party at the same time. I was like, okay, I've done that before, okay? Just as long as you have it set up before it goes. Awesome. Anything else? All right, so let's go ahead and end this call and then we'll start the part 2. Thank you guys so much for hopping on this. And yes, Len,